Yo, what's up?
Are we live?
We are live.
I can't see nothing.
There you are, right there.
Shout out to the no one here. Woo.
But we're out just chilling though, so hey, what's up?
Well, it's mostly just a test, really.
Yeah, it's just a test. We're sitting there, bull corning. So, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Well, since there's no one in there, so we can just talk about whatever we want.
Yeah.
We can talk about
Politics.
no.
That's not divisive at all.
No, we ain't doing.
No,
We're
I
not
think
doing
we
nothing to that stuff. For real, that is not going down.
Oh, yeah, we can see the comment section.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little.
You can type your own comments to make it.
I could see. I could see this right here. So that's cool.
Oh, there it goes.
They're back here. You can always see it there. Yeah, so we're watching Hellboy right now. Actually, I'm watching Hellboy.
No, I'm not watching.
You're not watching it. But what did we do today? We went down to the toy stores today, so that's one thing we did.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
To paint Captain Marvel from Doctor
To get,
Strange.
yeah, to get, well, that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Show them.
Oh, no, I'm still doing it.
Right there.
You can't
Hold it way up there.
Yeah.
Oh. There you go. Little Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel update.
Technically, it's Photon.
Yeah, Photon.
I don't know why they didn't call her Photon.
What else did you get from over there?
Nothing.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't find a whole lot today.
Well, they had Lizard.
That was it. Wait, hold on. That was at Amazing Action Comics.
Yeah, Dog Place.
Yeah, Jason's store. Dog Place. He does have dogs on premise. He actually has signs on the door now that says dogs on premise. So buyer beware. If you go over there, you're gonna get probably licked on or need to pet a dog. So
those whole like 5 minutes at the start was probably just all echoey.
Oh no, it's not. It's just like that's what comes up because what we're hearing is different than what they're hearing. So you guys can hear us nice and clear. Let us know.
Yeah, you guys.
Though whoever it is out there, let us know what's going on. We have no idea. Yeah, this is our first test run. Doing a little test run, seeing how it's working.
Well, technically, this is our second.
Actually, it's not. This is our actually first one. The other one I did was just to see if I can get it on there.
Oh.
And it was literally like me. It was like going like this, waving to the camera. And it was like black because you couldn't even see anything. It was so black. Yeah, it was just dark and like that was it. But we did go to Amazing Action Comics. We looked around there, and then we went to, where else did we go to? We went to
there was like 4 stores. One of them was
4 stores. Yeah, and then we went to Toy Base 10. Saw Steve over there.
Stole some Steves.
No, we did not steal from Steve. That was we do not do that. So we saw Steve, and he hooked us up with a good deal on the Captain Marvel. Repainted that, and I also picked up. Man, this is what I was going to show you. This, I mean, check it out. I got what is this? Lock Lips? Yeah, Lock Lips. Got a Mad Ball. Dude, what do you guys know about Mad Ball? I mean, back in the day, those are cool, man. Everybody wanted these back in the day. The Mad Balls. Boom. Right there. The one I'd like to get on there would be like Dust Brain and Skull Face. They have Screaming Meanie too, but those are all cool. But hey, $10. I thought that was a sweet deal. And then they had some other, they had something else I wanted and I didn't end up getting. What was it? I looked at a lot of stuff.
I don't.
It was Ninja Turtles. I looked at some Ninja Turtles that he had.
Oh,
he had
yeah.
a lot of cool stuff today. I'm really not trying to spend any money right now, so.
You need to check which one is.
Oh yeah, so we went to Amazing Action Comics first, and I forgot I have the NECA Ninja Turtles, the animated Ninja Turtles, the 4-pack. I think that's my Leonardo. His arm is messed up. It's like there's like a crease on it, like. You know when how NECA's normally has like the pieces trying to break off on him? His right arm, right at the actual peg looks like it's gonna break off. Got that stress line on it. You can see it. So I might have to buy that. He had those for $25. I thought that was pretty good.
Is that one viewer us?
Well, no, I don't think it is. I don't know who it is. Who knows who it is? Could be anybody.
Shout out to that one viewer. I'm pretty sure it's just us.
It could be anybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't count us though. Yeah. But that's just how it works.
Well, that means it's just us then, and one other person. But
and then that's when I over at so going back saw the NECA that I needed, And then you also saw some cool. We saw some. He actually had some good stuff on the shelf, not priced yet. So I wish he would have priced that so we could have bought one of them.
Yeah.
And that was the Lizard Man, right?
It was Lizard, Sandman, and that was it, I think.
They had Tobey Maguire.
I had that at Tobey Maguire.
And then another Spider-Man too, right?
Yeah.
Which one was that one?
It was the Homecoming Spider-Man.
So Homecoming Spider-Man. So we saw that. And then he had some of the other parts. I called Jason out too. I said, Jason, you're putting the wrong accessory with the Optimus Primal.
Yeah, he was putting Megatron's flail with Optimus Primal.
And he was like, yeah, it goes with that. It's like, dude, it's a Decepticon symbol on it. And he's like, oh, well, yeah, maybe it goes with that. Mm-hmm. But he's got so much stuff. I mean, a lot of times, like people who collect toys and collect comics, how do you maintain all the variations and pieces and stuff like that? I get lost in all that stuff too.
It's called you don't.
I know you don't. That's why
I just put them in plastic bags. And
that's what I do. I put them in plastic bags and with the other accessories, and hopefully I'll remember what it goes to later on.
And you hope and pray to any deity out there that it doesn't get broken.
Yeah.
With them just being piled on top of each other.
So Jason's got a whole new area at the Amazing Action Comics. So the whole wall where his comics are, he's always changing that place up. And so that one whole wall has got all loose action figures, which I thought was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
No pricing on that stuff yet, but it's still pretty cool to see what he has going on. So that was pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. I just kind of brought some stuff that I've gotten recently. So like, I think it was
a show and tell. Oh yeah,
I got the Transformers Legacy laser rod Optimus Prime.
Yep. And that 3D print gun is from Larkin's Lair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to Larkin's Lair again.
He's pretty neat. The only problem is that his arms are a little bit disproportionate to the rest of his body.
I noticed that. They look really skinny.
Yeah.
Especially the bicep area.
But he's a pretty cool version of Optimus Prime. Anytime I can get any like G2 obscure or like weird thing, I want to, because I like G2 and how it's very strange. And we lost a viewer.
Hey, they gone. So that's what happens. Sometimes they stick around, sometimes they don't. Who knows?
It's talking to the void now.
Yep. So we did. Hey, they were watching for like good 7 minutes or whatever it was. So hey, good deal.
Probably got bored of us.
Probably did. Who knows?
Yep.
But then
not exactly the most enthusiastic or charismatic or interesting or good or decent or above average YouTubers ever. So
that's you.
Yeah.
Dead silence.
Yep.
Anyways, so I don't know, man.
Probably just go on for like 20 minutes.
20. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're just on here, just cutting it up, talking about what we found this week. It was my birthday the other day.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
You're what, 75, right?
Yes, I'm actually 58 years old.
Yep.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna say how old I am, because then everybody on here, they're gonna know how old I am, and they're gonna try to collect my Social Security. But I did get some cool stuff. I got some
you got that Egon and Phoebe.
Yeah, Egon and Phoebe from the Ghostbusters movie Afterlife. That was cool. And then I got some of the cartoon type versions of the action figures from the Afterlife movie, which I thought were really, really cool, including the Ecto 1, the updated Ecto 1. So that was really cool. I like those. That was really cool. And then I got a Spotify? Got a Spotify card?
Yeah, like Spotify.
I love Spotify. I use Spotify all the time. I mean, you name it, I use it for it, like all of the time. And then, what else did I get? I got a couple little Funkos, the little steak puff, marshmallow Funkos. I got some of those. Those are pretty cool. And that's about it, I think. But today at the store, not at Jason's place, not at Steve's place, but at Cosmic Collectibles, I did pick up this bad boy, the Referee.
What do you think you'll see this ever?
Boom. Got pick that bad boy up, and that's gonna, man, come on, that's an extremely hard find right there. Pick that one up, and that's gonna go in the case over there. I want to talk about one thing that we did last weekend though, that I didn't shoot any video of it. I was trying to live in a moment. And that's the thing about, like, sometimes on YouTube, it's like you film a lot of stuff and it's like not actually in the moment. So I actually was living in the moment, and what I picked up was,
we got we got 2 comments.
Oh, awesome. What we get? Hey, what's up, Zelda man? I see you, brother. See you out there, bro. So I guess the comments might be a little bit lagging here, so didn't mean to miss that. Yep, there he is, man.
Oh.
Zelda's in the house. Appreciate you stopping by, Zelda, man. Appreciate that, bro. I need to stop by and watch up some more racing that you have going on. I really do. Dude, he's got somebody. So if you guys haven't seen it, Zelda over there, Zelda Diecast Racing, he's got some good races going on, man. Like full on brackets from around the world. It's pretty cool to watch. What were we talking about though? We were talking about the
You're about to talk about the Tulsa, or not Tulsa.
Oh, okay. So
Texas?
he went to Texas, right? Went to the Dallas, I think it was the North Dallas Toy Show. And the first time he went was last year. It was actually 1 year ago to the day that we saw the last year's show. And last year was the first show back in a long, long time. And that place was packed. They had 3 rooms full of toys, like back to back everywhere. It was pretty insane. But this time it was like 1.5 rooms. There was a lot of Hot Wheels. There wasn't a lot of toys to speak of. And man, I took let's see. Oh yeah, not a problem, Zelda, man. So I took like $150 or $160, and you had a little bit of money to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to that toy show, and I don't think I spent anything at the toy show. I think I didn't.
Did you not?
I did not buy anything at
sworn you got something.
Nothing at the Dallas Toy Show. So at the Dallas Toy Show,
I got a few things.
I found a goose egg. It was goose egg at the Dallas Toy Show. I was actually really disappointed. I found stuff around, and there's a guy that was there that had a whole bunch of NECA stuff.
You should have gotten this.
I should have bought the Michael Myers NECA. Mm-hmm. He had a whole bunch of NECA stuff, and he had Michael Myers and Wolfman, and he had the Ninja Turtle set for $140, which is actually $10 cheaper than when you buy it retail. And then all the other NECA stuff was all $15, and that's half price or below half price. And I should have bought some of that. And by the time I went back and looked at it, gone. So I didn't find anything. I didn't find any vintage stuff. There was one guy that had the high end stuff that you like some of the action figures of, but I knew they were going to be high priced. And as soon as you asked about a figure, I said, that's going to be $40 easy. And he said 45, but I'll take 40.
I did get the gold label Armored Dark Side.
That's from the guy that's
League,
for $25.
I kind of gave up looking for it because I was like, oh, I guess I have Uxaxis. His pre-armor look, but then I got that for $25.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I haven't opened him yet, but I do fully plan on opening him and painting him to have more a metallic looking armored color. But
and that particular one was really hard for us to find because we looked forever. We never found it.
Never found it. And
so you go down there and see
plenty of Steppenwolfs and Uxaxises.
Yeah, just not any armored dark side. So it's pretty cool to go there and see an unarmored and armored. And we picked that one up for $25. But that guy has, every time we go, that guy's whole wall is like extremely great pricing.
Mm-hmm. He did have a teen group, which a part of me really was like, get it, because the teen group I have, which I brought out to show.
Oh yeah,
the teen group figure I have, I don't know if you can see it well on the camera, but he has 2 left legs, or no, not 2. He has 2 right legs. And so
yeah,
I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should get that to replace it, but it was $30, and I was like, I could probably find it in stores. But then at the same time, Target just doesn't carry Marvel Legends figures anymore.
And we haven't seen it again.
No.
Not one time.
So, yeah, I kind of like gotten it then, but...
Yeah, so that would, we might have spent like maybe an hour, 2 hours at that show. Or if that.
Maybe it's still on Hasbro Pulse. I doubt it is.
Oh, is that figure?
But maybe.
We'll find it. We always find it, so... But, and if Pac's watching, Pac, he needs one, bro. And he's always... Pac, you always find everything, so if you're out there looking for anything,
he's the guy that
he always hooks
found
us up.
Rodimus, right?
Yeah, he found Rodimus for us. He found Autobot Blaster for you.
Blaster, yeah.
I think he found one for me too.
Kingdom Blaster
and Soundwave. Remember, I was walking with him through the store, and he's like, "Hey, there's Soundwave."
Oh, yeah,
I was
movie
like,
Soundwave.
Yeah. So he was always hooking us up with good finds.
Movie Soundwave was cool and was totally not in a video that was terrible at all.
Hardly anybody watched it, but hey,
if
you watched it, thanks for watching it. But
that was
going back to Dallas, the worst video. That was an awesome intro that we had for it.
it was a late April Fool's video.
Yeah, it was good
It
though.
was literally like, I think it was 2 days after April Fool's,
Yeah,
and I was like,
something like
no,
that.
I forgot to like mention like I wanted it to be the April Fool's
yeah.
video.
And I was gonna tell people like I haven't got to do much toy hunting. I haven't got to go out and do a lot of like videos and I've just been trying to live in the moment, and I've been not trying to do a lot of taping when I'm out doing other stuff. But like even toy hunting, I haven't been able to do that. Been really busy at work. So that's why you haven't been seeing a lot of videos. I haven't been able to do a lot of live streams, but we're going to try to kick off some more live streams here.
Hopefully
I think it'll be fun.
More views.
Yeah. And if we don't get any views, we're just getting out there. So I think it'd be cool just to do them.
We did record / film a Doctor Strange 2
yes, we did.
review video.
And I'm editing that one right now. It's been a little tough edit. So with work, literally coming home and then doing what I have to do here and then going working until 1 and then going to sleep and then getting back up doing the same thing again.
Oof.
Yeah, it's been.
I'm on summertime.
Yeah, you're on summertime.
Time does not matter until it will on August, and I can feel the dread begin to fill.
But that's why we're doing the live stream right now, because it's enjoyable. It's fun for us, so I enjoy it.
Oh yeah. Also, I guess like since like showing stuff we found.
Oh yeah, show that. Yeah.
I got the Marvel Selects Endgame Professor Hulk.
Boom.
The second version that came with the Nano Gauntlet.
Yeah, he looks cool.
It's so much better than the first version.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, his like legs are a little wiggly.
But I think it's all Diamond Slick is like that though.
He looks really good. I painted him a bit to have more accurate colors.
Yeah, he looks good too.
He's definitely one of my favorites on the shelf, which I will never show because I think I've referenced it a few times.
I mean, so you know what? Going back to like the Dallas stuff. So we didn't find anything at the North Dallas Toy Show. It was kind of a bust. We had to pay the $3 to get in, and it was underwhelming to me. I've seen some of the normal guys that I've seen there before. That was cool. There's a guy that comes up to the Oklahoma City Hot Wheels show. Saw him there. I cannot remember the guy's name or the darn, but I was like, "Yo, what's up, man?" He was like, "Hey, what's going on?" We chatted for a minute. And there's a guy that lives in Oklahoma that had some vintage He-Man I talked to every time. I picked up, I think I bought my vintage Jitsu from him, and we talked for a little bit, but that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we went to the Dallas. No, we went to the Dallas vintage toy store.
Oh yeah, we did.
I think is it called Vintage Dallas Toys?
I don't know.
I think it's called Vintage Dallas Toys. But I did find some cool stuff there. There was one guy at the North Dallas Toy Show that did have something cool. He had a Toxic Avenger action figure in a blister.
Yeah, that was what you got.
Yeah, he had the blister though, and he wanted $220 for it, and I just could not pay $220 for it. Now, if I could go back in time and offer him $200, I would have, and I would have bought it. So we went to Dallas. The vintage, is it Vintage Dallas Toys? I think it might be Vintage Dallas Toys. So we went to Vintage Dallas Toys, and then I asked them there if they had any Toxic Avenger, and he says, yes, I do have a mint loose Toxie, and I actually put him up in a display case, and I think I paid $80 for him. So I got a nice vintage Toxic Avenger, which I'm very proud of. He's really, really cool. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then after that, we went to a couple little shops there that were pretty cool. We went to a little antique toy mall.
Yeah.
And not toys. It was they had quite a bit of toys, but it was just like a little antique shop.
At the antique shop, I found a old Toy Biz X-Men 3 Cyclops.
Oh yeah, that was at the second one we went to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to like 2 of them, and the first one it was mostly furniture and stuff. That was a little quick walkthrough, maybe 30 minutes, and the second one we went to was that one, and that was a good walkthrough. Yeah, it was big, and that was in Plano, and I believe you got ice cream before that one.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Henry's Ice Cream. So we recommend Henry's Ice Cream if you're ever in Plano area, and that's a local ice cream shop, and that dude's got all the good stuff in there. It looks so good. Everything looks good in there. Had the mango sorbet, I think is called. I don't know. And then you had the raspberry. I don't even know what that's called. Raspberry ice cream?
No, I had peanut butter.
Oh, you had peanut butter ice cream, but we got raspberry.
Yeah,
we
got the raspberry one.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Best ice cream ever.
And then we went to another toy shop called DFW Toys,
I wouldn't remember the names.
That was a cool one, DFW Toys, and I found a Diamond Select Johnny Depp Jack Sparrow for $20. I'm at the store. I think it's like 22 or 25 or something like that is what you're gonna pay, but $20, that was a good deal. And then I found Stinkor from Masters of the Universe Origins. Finally found one, and I picked it up. So that was cool. What else? You didn't buy anything from that one, did you?
No, I was considering buying the Marvel Select Scarlet Witch for her blast effects, but I decided not to because it was like $30.
I thought about buying that Ninja Turtle movie pack, and they wanted, I think he said 89, and I was like, I can get that for 75 in Oklahoma City, because I think Matt Harris has one over there at the Amazing Action Comics. I think that's what his name is, but I think it's Matt. But I didn't buy it there. I saw it today too, and I was like, I almost bought it, but I'm trying to not spend a whole lot on it.
Yeah,
trying not to spend a lot on it. But I've also been looking for like any kind. Oh, I did find something else besides Toxic Avenger. I found the Toxic Avenger reaction figures. Those little reaction figures, like those vintage type figures. I found those, and then I found the Hellboy too, the Golden Army figures. No, was it Golden Army? No, it was actual. Yeah, it was Golden Army with the with Klaus in it. It had Klaus.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I found those.
Are you gonna talk about that one next to the zombie cap?
You mean Fisto?
Yeah.
I bought that one a long time ago at Vintage Toy Mall.
No, you got it like at the
Vintage
strip.
Nope, Vintage Toy Mall. Bought it a long time ago in April. I just opened it up.
That one?
Yep. I just opened it up.
Oh.
Because I was like gonna put stuff away. Yeah, by the way, I opened up an action figure, and I thought it would look pretty like mint, and it was maybe a busted box, and I opened it up and realized it's probably been played with quite a bit. All the joints were really loose. The head like wobbled like crazy. So I probably won't make that mistake again by buying a resealed blister action figure. I probably won't do it.
Yeah.
That was a pretty bad mistake. I mean, I had to put some like sticky tack inside of his neck and his joints and stuff to get him to actually stand. So I'm not proud of that purchase, but I went ahead and did it. But let's see, what else did we get? Do you have anything else to show?
Well,
you do.
Things to show.
Yeah, you should go grab them, man. I see them. Oh man, you should save the best for last. I already know. Save that one best for last. Yeah. Almost. Did I say the A word? Oh, I don't know. I hope I did. Okay.
I don't know. You cursing around.
A Hellboy, man. I love Hellboy movie. I can watch that movie a million times, man. It reminds me of Bub though. Bub used to love Hellboy back in the day. He was like a Hellboy fanatic. I think it was mainly because he liked cats. And Bub used to like cats a lot. He still likes cats.
I like him because he looks cool. This I did like a few months ago.
Oh, by the way, let's go ahead and just clarify this. We're talking about Ron Perlman Hellboy.
Yeah, the good one.
That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about the other one.
Not the bad one that you like for some reason.
I like the bad one too.
I did this a few months ago. I don't think anyone will care. Neither do I. But I repainted
care, man.
Doctor Strange 2 Wong into his Doctor
Ain't nothing
Strange.
wrong with that.
Into his Doctor Strange 1 Wong color scheme.
You could put it closer to the actual. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Wong in the house. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
I also painted the magic hand.
Yeah, it looks freaking awesome.
But yeah. Oops, sorry.
That's cool.
I hit the camera. Or not camera, the mic. And I also...
Oh, yeah, you did a great job.
I don't know how well it'll appear on the camera. But I painted the Cloak of Levitation to have some of the different reds on it.
Yeah, it looks cool.
And I don't know if this will appear either. I painted Doctor Strange's logo to be more vibrant. And as well as
that may not show up. Yeah, it's hard to get used to the camera.
Yeah.
Nah, it's cool, man. You did a great job. Bub he's a painting fool, man, for real. He'll get down on some painting for real.
I'm not that good at it.
Yeah, he's better than he says he is, trust me.
I'm not.
Your eye to detail and be able to paint that small of a scale is really good.
Well, I'm not like those guys on Instagram that can
Some of those guys on Instagram have been doing it for 30 years or 17 years. You're literally not even that old, so
I've been doing it for like, I think
maybe 5 years, 4 years.
I think it was like a year. I think it was like a year into me starting to collect Marvel Legends, which was
Maybe 3 years ago.
2019.
Yeah, so maybe 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years
about
ago.
3
Yeah.
years.
So you've gotten really good. One of my pride and joy still is my Bumblebee. The painted Bumblebee you did for me.
God, that was 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Oh.
And your Bumblebee is one of the first ones, and it looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, what is it? What's the line? Uncle Bobby B, what's the line?
Custom
faded.
Custom faded.
Custom faded.
It's your first car, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah. Is it custom painted or custom faded?
I think it's custom. I think he might be saying custom faded. He might be saying custom painted. I'm gonna have to watch that movie again.
I should know this because I've watched that movie a lot.
Uncle Bobby
I've watched
B.
that movie like last year because.
Oh, if I had a rock, I'd bust your head. One of the best lines in the Transformers movie.
Yeah, the Transformers movies I have a very love and hate relationship with.
Yeah.
It's like I like half of it, but I also despise half of it. The first movie, I think, is actually a pretty good movie.
I like them.
The
I think
third-
they're pretty good.
The third movie, I'd also say, is a pretty decent movie.
Mm-hmm.
Bumblebee is good for the first 5 minutes, and then after that, it becomes a horse girl movie. And the other ones, I will not speak about.
You won't speak about them.
No,
You just don't like them.
The second movie,
Not that Mark Wahlberg movie?
The second movie I've kind of softened over, because the second movie has a lot of problems. It also has a lot of cool parts.
Uh-huh.
The fourth and fifth movies, I just have nothing I like about them.
Yeah.
Outside of like maybe Lockdown in the fourth movie is pretty good. And even then, it's like I only like that because I like Lockdown from Transformers Animated, not anything that movie's Lockdown did.
I think I'll watch any of Transformers movies. But you know me, I'll watch any movie.
Yeah.
I love B movies. I like the worst movies ever.
There's the new one that's going to come out like I think next year,
Mm-hmm.
which I am cautiously optimistic for because I liked Bumblebee, even though like as I said before, it's kind of a horse girl movie, but I liked it, and I hope they can continue the franchise and have it be good. But I'm just kind of worried that Transformers: Rise of the Beasts is overpacked.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one.
The new comment.
What you got? Pop the Trunk Toys. What's up, Pop? What are you up to tonight? I'm over here eating some dry popcorn and drinking water because I'm on a horrible diet.
Yeah, talking about things. But yeah, so Rise of the Beasts I'm optimistically excited for because it could be good or it could also be a complete mess or it could just be okay. I hope it's at least okay because I want to like live action Transformers, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know. It's like it's just
yeah.
There's
I
not
know
really
what you're saying.
there's not really that much known about it right now.
I mean, it took me a long time to convince you to go see the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, because I was like,
I actually liked it. But you know me, I like almost every movie come out.
The fifth movie just burnt me so bad. I was like, I don't want to watch another movie and be disappointed because I love Transformers and I don't enjoy not liking Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I thought it was good.
When I first watched the Bumblebee movie, I went in like negative because I was like, it's just gonna be a bad movie. And watching it, I was like, oh, that's okay. And upon further watching it, it's like it's a okay movie.
I did.
Those first 5 minutes though,
they're pretty cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, you gotta admit those.
I would do anything to get that Cybertron scene extended into one full movie.
That'd be cool, or at least give you like 30-40 minutes of that.
Yeah, because like
something.
God, it's so beautiful. You know, seeing a G1 live action styled Cybertron in live action.
Dude, watching Soundwave.
First time watching that movie, when Soundwave dropped down and said Decepticons attack, and he sounded exactly like G1 Soundwave. I loved it too. Even though I knew that was a scene because it was in the trailer, that just hit different in the theater.
No, you're right.
Because it was just it's the movie Soundwave design. Like Soundwave is probably my second favorite Transformer ever. Seeing that design in live action was jaw-dropping. And when Shockwave appeared and Shockwave spoke and he sounded like G1 Shockwave with the kind of softer voice, I thought they would do like a deeper voice. But when he spoke and sounded like that, I was like, oh, that's so cool, you know? And like all the Seekers are flying around.
Yeah.
And you can see it, Coneheads and Skywarp and Thundercracker are there.
That whole scene was pretty cool.
That whole beginning section, honestly, I could just go into that movie theater, buy the full ticket, watch those first 5 minutes, and then leave satisfied.
Yeah.
Because even the Bumblebee and Blitzwing fight was also pretty good, but so it's like those. If I could get that as a movie, that would be an amazing movie.
Yeah, that'd be cool. What was cool today? You know, the thing I saw today, like all those masterpiece sets that Jason had.
Oh yeah,
those are pretty cool. In the imports that he had, I know Pop. He knows a lot about the third-party Transformers, but at Jason's shop today, man, we saw a whole bunch of them, and I thought were really, really cool. They had Optimus Primal that was really good.
They had a third-party Power Master Optimus.
Oh, that one was really cool.
Which
Nemesis Prime too.
Yeah, there was a Nemesis Prime, which I hope beyond all hope that Hasbro makes a great Power Master Optimus Prime design, because Power Master Optimus Prime, he's kind of like a lesser known variant of Optimus, but it's one of my favorite versions because it's Optimus in a giant mech suit that looks exactly like him, and he's massive and has cannons all over him, and it looks cool, and it's from G2, and I like G2 because it's so weird. Or it's like,
I don't remember much about G2.
It's not from G2. It's like the in-between period of G1 into G2, where there was like a lot of Japanese like weird stuff, like Pretenders and all that, and they were very clearly running out of ideas. Like that era of Transformers is like a very like weird era, but anytime that Hasbro makes stuff from that, I'm like, because I like with Transformers, one of the things I like is that it's such a big franchise that's gone along for 30 years. There's a lot of like weird, obscure characters that don't get much limelight. So I always like when they do like, oh, let's take this Leadfoot, like G2 Leadfoot. They actually made the new toy of him, and they announced him a few days ago. That one I was like, I want it, because it's just like, it's a really weird looking G2 color scheme, and it's a new toy on a really good mold. And it's like, I like weird G2 stuff. Or they're making a G-Axis, who's the G2 Decepticon leader, who I don't know if I'll get him because I don't really have space on my Decepticon shelf. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, it's the G2 one, you know?
You guys don't. Some of you guys know Bub, you know some about him from some of the reviews that we do, but his room is like full.
It's a problem.
He's got issues. He's got Transformer, Lego, Marvel Legends issues.
The Michael Bay shelf that I have of the Autobots from the Michael Bay movies. I am desperately waiting for whenever Studio Series does Wheeljack/Q, because
so you can finally fill it out.
It's at like the very edge of being fully complete.
Yeah.
But they just haven't made Q from Dark of the Moon, and I'm like, please make him, you know?
Yeah.
So I can finally be finished with that.
It's a lot of toys. My room in here, I need some DTOF cases. I actually went down to Dallas to look for some, and I was going to look the night before and just put it on for pickup. None anywhere. Matter of fact, I've been trying to order them since last year sometime. Can never find them ever.
They're always when you had the chance.
Well, you can order them, but they won't necessarily ship them. That's the problem.
Oh,
so you order them and then it costs you $100. So like you buy the actual item. It used to be $59, and then so they raised the price. Now they're $79.
Oof.
And then so if you buy them for $79, you got to pay $100 for shipping. So you're $200.
Wow.
So now it's basically $150 more. Buy it and have it shipped to your house. So couldn't do it. And the last time they showed some in stock, I should have just went down the same day I saw them in stock and just bought it and picked it up, but I couldn't make it down there.
Yeah, seems
that's what happens.
A lot to you.
That's what happens.
But
in matter of fact, I probably need to go back to Jason's spot tomorrow and pick up that figure in, because I'm looking at the Leonardo with his hand up like that. I need to have him replaced.
You should.
Before I forget. I'm gonna take it out of the case and check it out and see. But I'm pretty positive it is.
I can go with you, I guess.
Yeah. We should probably go there for real.
Yeah.
Maybe he might have priced that stuff too.
Hopefully.
That'd be cool.
Double check.
I am looking out for a Toxic Avenger comic book 1 and 2.
Why don't they make new Toxic Avenger stuff?
I'm glad they don't, be honest with you.
Why not?
Because like you mean
why?
like why do I not want to see them? I think the value will drop on those action figures. But would I like to see them in a different style? They do make a Super 7. Actually makes a larger scale action figure. They make one. It's pretty cool. They're like $60 a piece. So that's why I'm kind of like, I'd rather just buy the vintage ones for $80, and it has that one's mint. The only thing that's wrong with that one that's up there is the flag, but it looks great. I love it. But they do have some new ones. But yeah, you're right. I wish they would make a new one. It'd be cool if they made one like they did with the Ninja Turtles, come out with the repackage, or with like the He-Man. It'd be cool if they had like He-Man origins, but there's not a lot of collectors for it. That's why it's really hard to find pieces in good condition, because a lot of people keep them or they just throw them away.
Yeah.
And so right now, Toxic Avenger action figures are really hard to find, and they're getting even more expensive to find if you can find one in really good shape. So I was actually really surprised I picked that one up for $80. So, and comic books though, for some reason people have been wanting the comic books, and I recently I was like, man, I'm gonna pick one up, one or two, and then I looked at the value. I'm like, geez, I just can't pay that much. It's
yeah. For some paper.
Yeah, I know some of them are selling in between 150 to $400 now, so I'm like, I can't do that. Get me an ungraded one. You know, I'll get an ungraded one, $35-$40. Do a little read through of it or whatever. Look, he's hydrating back there. He's a Hydra.
They can hear the disgusting swallow.
Goop, 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 goop.
Mask on.
There, boom, back in action.
Yeah.
Refueled.
Refueled.
Hydrated.
My serial killer mask.
Yeah,
on.
serial killer mask, just chilling out. You know what's cool? I was gonna say this too. What's cool, and I put into my Ninja Turtle NECA action figure area, is the Dollar Tree skateboards. So, pro tip for you guys collectors out there.
Pro tip for none of you out there.
For no one who's watching, but pro tip: the Dollar Tree skateboards look perfect with the NECA Ninja Turtles. They actually do. I have them sitting there. It looks really cool, super cool. Oh man! And then Bub did something cool just the other day for Sonic the Hedgehog guys. The miniatures.
Oh yeah,
that was really cool.
I wanted to have Sonic holding a hot dog. Unfortunately, he can't hold it, and I can't really sticky tag it on without making it look weird. Plus, I feel like if I try to make him hold it, it's gonna stain the gloves, because it did that. It stained the gloves, and that's annoying.
Yeah.
Which I wish I'd gotten those Sonic figures before the movie was out, because we haven't found a single Knuckles.
Nothing, man.
And I hope maybe with the third movie they'll make a Knuckles.
I found Eggman twice.
Yeah.
And then like nothing after that.
But yeah, so
that's how it goes.
I hope for Sonic 3 they do that, as well as for Shadow, because he's going to be the villain of the next movie. But
yeah. Oh well, sometimes you find a whole bunch, and sometimes you don't. That's just how it goes. We did find some of the little small ones.
Yeah, which I thought maybe I'd.
Or Mom found some of the small ones.
Because they kind of scale with Marvel Legends, but at the same time they're too small. So currently on the Marvel Legends shelf, I have Sonic and Tails just kind of there. I put Sonic next to Cyclops because the Donut Lord from Sonic movie is played by James Marsden, who also played Cyclops. So that's like a little fun thing. But
you know what I forgot to do today?
What?
I forgot to ask Steve how much that Slimer from Ghostbusters was.
Oh yeah, in
that case. I think it's a custom. I honestly think that was someone made that. I think it was a custom.
Well, you're going tomorrow, so.
Well, no. If I was gonna go, I'd go to Action Comics that's where that figure was. That was Action Comics.
No, you said you were going to go to get the Leonardo.
Yeah, that was at Action Comics.
Is he not open on Sunday?
Who, Steve?
No, Toy Base 10.
He is sometimes, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I didn't see it at Toy Base 10. We saw it at Action Comics.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was on the wall, remember? It was on the wall. It was in Jason's new display that he made.
No, I'm talking about Slimer.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, I was
Slimer,
talking
yeah.
about Slimer,
I got
not
you.
Leonardo.
No. I won't. I probably won't go to Steve's tomorrow because I'm like on a budget. So if I'm gonna buy anything, I'm gonna get the replacement for that guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then like just wait it out. I'll wait it out. That's the problem with if you wait it out on some of those toys though. Wait it out too long, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, at that Dallas toy show, that guy had Turbo Man for like $10.
Mm-hmm.
You go to any toy store now, it's like $45-$35, but he had it for $10. It's crazy. It's crazy how like some people price their stuff. Like some people price their stuff for crazy prices, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real, we've been to like, I mean, think about it. All those toy stores we went to and all those different prices. Some of those prices are like great Gunga Moonga. For real, you look at the price tag, you're like, man, get out of here, man, with that stuff.
At Dallas, there was a action figure of the War Machine.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that comic War Machine they did a while ago, which we got, but I was like, return it because I don't need a comic War Machine, you know?
I remember that conversation.
But then they announced, like, I think it was literally a year later, Hasbro announced the Iron Man wave, which included modular Iron Man, which is one of my favorite Iron Man designs ever. And in the Iron Man TV show, that was his design.
Mm-hmm.
And then that War Machine figure that I returned in the show, it's the exact same design. And I was like, why didn't I keep it? Because you can't have Iron Man without War Machine.
Nah, it happens sometimes
and
for
so
real, man.
I'm trying to get that one because I love War Machine and I like Iron Man and War Machine together.
Yeah.
And I like the classic looking War Machine armor. But yeah, so that was, but I found one at Dallas, but on the helmet there was like a paint mess up.
Wow.
And when I saw it, I was like, oh, maybe today is the day. And I looked at it and I was like, oh
Yeah.
man.
Bub is like me. I have a
Well, if I'm gonna spend like $35,
if I'm gonna spend 35, 15, 20, 80, 100, whatever, it has to be in like pristine
it has to
condition.
be good.
Like whatever value it is, it better be pristine. So if I'm paying 40 for it, it better look like $40.
And that's going to become a big issue
Yeah.
with them making the
Oh my-
plasticless boxes.
We've been talking about this for a minute.
And I don't understand why they just don't do what Transformers team has done,
Mhm.
where they keep the window but there's just no plastic in it,
I don't understand it, man.
or how
Like here we are, 42 minutes in when we're talking about this, but we've been talking about this for a while.
we're talking about
So,
this and no one's gonna listen.
No one's gonna listen. I mean, maybe you might catch it whenever it goes down for the download or whatever it is that we're gonna do, because I already have it recorded, and once it's done, boom, load it back up.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, the whole thing about them taking out the blister on the action figures to me is an awful idea. One, figure swaps are gonna be insane,
Or just plain theft.
or just people stealing out, throwing a candy bar in it, because we have
Like-
seen people throw
like
candy
the-
bars in a one that has a blister.
Yeah, there was an infamous picture of someone who opened a laser rod Optimus Prime, and it was like a Coca-Cola bottle and a candy bar
Yeah.
inside of it.
Like really. And
And-
we have seen
Yeah, there was
figures
It was
where-
like a Power Rangers figure, and it was just like someone tore it open.
and
to, like,
then
look at it. Or
do you remember
whatever.
when we went to Norman and then we found that Incredible Hulk had a switched head and it had a straw hat from a Barbie doll in it?
Yeah,
We find stuff like that all the time.
and it's like
Wrestling figures totally
Like,
taken
oh,
out
yeah.
and painted.
consistently the
All the
wrestling
time.
figures
Regular-
have like
Whoever's doing that in Oklahoma City, you're a son of a motherless goat. Because you need to quit. If you need to quit collecting, if you can't afford those wrestling figures, quit collecting, bro. For real. You don't need to be figure swapping like everything. We found those everywhere.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure almost every other store we go to, there's like a pretty decent chance there's going to be
Yeah.
some swappage.
Whenever it seemed like whenever COVID was happening. Oh snap! I shouldn't be saying that word. So whenever
Bad word.
delete.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So anyways, whenever all that stuff is going on, we found people ripping off toys all the time. It's like,
Or
why are you even in the store? What?
I just think it's kind of funny when there was just like, I guess, a nationwide problem of people stealing the LeBron heads
Oh
from
my
the
God.
Space Jam
Dude, do you
figures.
seriously want that many LeBron heads? Like for real? Were they bringing high dollars or something?
I don't know what was with that.
People were stealing them.
When Space Jam 2 came out, there was just a lot of memes on it, and that felt like something else. I don't know why. out of all the movies, it was Space Jam 2.
I tried to watch Space Jam 2.
I had no interest in it the moment I found out Among Us and Rick and Morty were
So
in it.
yeah, so mom and I, my wife and I tried to watch it, and I was 15 minutes in, and she's like walking up and doing this stuff, and I was like, I'm done with this movie.
Yeah. It's a cursed movie.
When they brought in the Matrix, I was like, nope.
Oh, yeah, that was also a stinker from
Yeah.
last year.
Oh, you're talking about an
That
awful movie.
The Matrix 4th movie that came out and everyone forgot existed.
I didn't even bother to watch it because I was like, that movie, that franchise after the second movie was awful. I mean, I'm the first one to say that movie just went straight down the crapper.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that one.
At least it got Keanu into Hollywood, and now he does good movies like John Wick.
What are you talking about? He was in Hollywood before that. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Made him a
Bigger star.
Yeah.
Johnny Mnemonic, which is another stinker, but that movie was ahead of its time though. And I've told you about that one. You need to watch that one. That's a good one.
I've forgotten all you.
That's a really good movie. You should watch it. But it has Henry Rollins in it as one of the guys. He plays a preacher, I think.
We also need to watch Punisher.
Oh, Punisher. Not the one with the guy from what is it called? From
Jane or something Jane.
The Mist. Yeah, not that guy. But the one that has the one Warzone.
Warzone.
Yeah, Jigsaw. Well, Jigsaw, yeah. Is a bad guy. I think that's his name.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. When a guy gets blown up when he's on a skateboard, he's jumping through or doing some parkour and he gets blown up by a rocket. It's a definite watch. It's so corny, but it's so good.
But is it R-rated?
Yeah, it's definitely there's so much blood and guts going on in that movie. It was just like a cheesy like
shout out to pre-MCU superhero content that used to be different.
Yeah, that one was different. That Punisher was different, and then who else was different? Blade was different.
Yeah.
Now watch Blade's gonna go all cheesy. Not cheesy. He was cheesy before.
After Doctor Strange 2, they have no excuse to not have Blade be violent.
Oh man, talk about Doctor Strange 2. I saw that that movie is failing in the box office right now. It like totally fell off the face of the earth on the box office.
It's probably because a lot of people are like, ooh, this is stinky.
Like some people didn't like it. Some people don't like it. It does have its problems. I did like a lot of things in it.
Lots
you guys
of problems.
Watch our review. I'm actually gonna load it tomorrow, so watch the review.
You 3 people that aren't watching this right now.
Hey, we're 47 minutes in, and we're just having a good old time.
Yeah.
I think this is a good...
I'm just making fun of the fact that we're nothing channel.
It's whatever, man. We're not that big. We're just popping some, up in here, chilling, talking about some toys, and I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not doing this for... I'm not doing this for views.
Yeah, but
I'm just doing this to...
I ordered Black Bolt, the Black Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Because to nobody out here, I have like kind of I put purposeful limitations on what Marvel Legends I can collect, because I know if I went for comic Marvel Legends, that would be very expensive because a lot of comic figures came out a while ago, and 2, be very broad in selection of characters, and I am very much like I have to get everything kind of person, because that's just who I am. I'm very easy to get into buying things.
He's a completist. Let's be honest. You're pretty much a completist.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. Down to video games too. I'm completist, but so I purposely limited myself to just MCU figures / like movie Marvel characters and shows and cartoons. And only really ones I care about. I think the only the only 3 exceptions are Ben Reilly Spider-Man, Shriek, and Gwenpool. Those are the only exceptions I can think of right now. But everything else is a movie / TV show thing.
And you just brought up something.
But now, since Black Bolt, like I like Black Bolt. I don't really know too much about the Inhumans, but I like Black Bolt. I just think he's kind of neat. And now, since Black Bolt made his official appearance in an MCU thing that isn't the Inhumans TV show, I now have an excuse to put put a Black Bolt figure on the show.
No, he's got to get all of them.
No, it's because I was like, oh, I like Black Bolt because he's just kind of neat. But I was like, he's a comic figure.
Yeah.
You don't get comic stuff. But then after he appeared in the movie, I was like, finally, I have a reason. I have a reason, because I don't think they're ever going to make
He's
Black
got a
Bolt
reason
figure.
to get more toys.
I don't think they're ever going to make MCU Black Bolt, mostly because his head exploded, and I don't think Marvel's ever going to acknowledge the Inhumans ever again.
They should make that Black Bolt with an exploding head action.
Yeah. Or Mr. Fantastic with 2 lines of dialogue and then dies in a horrible
Or
way.
Xavier with the broke neck action.
I sure do love how these iconic characters are used for nothing but shock value, and then people say, oh, that was such a great use of those characters.
I hope none of you guys haven't seen that movie yet.
It's been the weekend. It's literally next weekend by now.
But for real, stop this video and then watch the review that we're going to put up tomorrow.
Yeah. Watch the terrible, horrible, no good review. You 0 people watching this.
And you brought up something earlier that I totally forgot about until just the other day as well. And that was the Evil Dead video game. Totally forgot about it was coming out. I knew it was coming soon. And I should have asked for that for my birthday. So I love
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead in Army of Darkness. Actually, I love Army of Darkness more than Evil Dead 1 or 2. Evil Dead 2 is the same thing as 1. Don't lie to me. Don't tell me it's a different movie. It's not a different movie. It's the same movie over again. But Army of Darkness, I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I saw this like YouTube video I recommended. I haven't watched it.
What did it
but
say?
It was like explaining how the like home release or whatever ruins the movie because they changed parts of the movie from the theater version to the DVD version.
Of which one?
Evil Dead 1.
What did they change?
I didn't watch the video.
Was it the outro? We have to watch that one
But I don't.
because I've never seen it in a movie theater.
I haven't seen the YouTube video. I want to. I think it's from a YouTuber called Your Movie Sucks, who's a YouTuber that I
I know what you're
sometimes
talking
watch.
about. Yeah.
He's currently working on a very long Lion King remake review, but I want to watch that video because I'm interested in like how it's different.
Yeah.
But
I like videos like that. I really
Yeah.
do. Informative videos like that.
But yeah, so Your Movie Sucks has been working on a Lion King 2019 like in-depth video.
The Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
I gotta see that.
He's only released part 1 and it's 2 hours long and it only really reaches to like about halfway through the movie. And he goes through like promotional / behind the scenes stuff into the movie and then breaking down like scenes from the movie as to like just everything wrong with it.
That's funny.
Like down to how like the music cues just don't work and how the movie fundamentally misunderstands the Lion King, the original. But yeah, so I want to watch that video. It's just I don't see the actual video part because PlayStation Network has changed, but I don't want to change my thing, so now it keeps bugging me about updating my system.
Oh yeah.
But hey, if it
Yeah,
still
you said-
works without updating it, I'm still gonna use it like that.
Eventually it won't work though.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care. I'll
You keep rocking it.
I'll reach that road when I get there.
He'll keep driving it till the wheels fall off.
Yep.
Once it stops, you're just like your mom when she's like that too. She won't update it until it actually stops working.
Hey, if it ain't broke,
If it ain't broke,
if it ain't 100% broke, it can be like 50% broke,
it can be running
but
a
it
little
can
slow.
still 50% work.
Yeah, just run a little slow. Just
Yeah.
run a little slow. Maybe might not load any pictures or do any videos on it or play any video games on it. But
Like Instagram, I didn't update Instagram for like basically 2 years, and then like it took literally me not being able to post pictures anymore for me to update it. It was that long because I was like, man, I don't want to do this whole ID thing and the whole have to go into their menus or whatever or stuff like that. That's like 5 minutes, and that's 5 minutes I could use for anything right now.
I was yeah, I will say this, man. I uploaded an update on my computer to Windows 11,
Yeah,
and it totally messed up everything.
yeah, like I do online school, and on my laptop, I sometimes forget to update it, but then I updated it one time, and it completely changed everything.
Yeah.
Like the UI, and I was like, oh, what is this? No, go back. This is ugly.
Yeah, mine. I did
It's
updated
like,
mine.
What does that thing do?
I remember I called IT and tell them something like, whatever you do, I hope you didn't update to the Windows 11. I was like, sorry, it's already been done.
It's already been done.
It's not, but I think it's because it was new and people didn't know what to do with it. I had a couple of things that it had lost, but I figured it out. And one of them, I lost a lot of gigabytes on my hard drive, but I was able to recover some of the stuff I needed to. So I was good on that. Sometimes it doesn't happen though. Sometimes it gets lost into the digital world, but I was able to. So the OSB, which is what I'm using for my Streamlabs to YouTube, totally jacked this whole thing up. All my drivers were gone. I had to redo all my drivers for that. So thank goodness I was able to do that. And you guys are able to see our lovely faces and Bub's lovely mask and his dead eyes that he's got right now.
Hooray.
Her whoopity doo.
It's midnight now.
And
so
it's midnight.
We'll probably have to end it.
Yeah, we can go whenever we want. Some of this, you know what?
I've been trying to go to sleep earlier.
Man,
so.
look at this. He an old man already.
Well, I don't
young old man.
like waking up at like basically noon.
True, that's true. And sometimes that's what we do. We should go at least to the 1 hour mark.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? I mean, 4 minutes is 4 minutes or whatever it is.
Go over there.
Anything else that you're looking forward to? I know there's some new Hot Wheels that's gonna drop. I'm kind of like looking forward to an RLC, and I can't remember what it's called, but I was looking forward to it. It's a blue like a pro rod car, but nothing else. I haven't really been looking at stuff on action figures, man. It's kind of been insane. I've been on this vintage kick, like a huge vintage kick, because I've come to realize some of the modern stuff just doesn't cut it like it used to.
Plus, like, nostalgia.
And then plus, I'm gonna be honest.
You're old, ancient.
I'm old, ancient, and if I gotta pay these inflated prices for this new stuff, I'm gonna get the old stuff. That's just how I see it. I just feel like if I want to pay premium prices for toys, I want to pay for an actual premium toy. So that's where I'm kind of at. And then plus, that's just where I'm at.
Yeah,
I guess it's just where I'm at. It's just like I just don't see paying premium prices for cheaper toys. And I just like the way older toys look. A lot of old toys look. Besides, like the modern stuff that I like,
the whole not being able to pose them. And
yeah. The only ones I actually kind of like now are like the NECA stuff, like the animated stuff of the Ninja Turtles. I do like the horror movie stuff from NECA. I do like the newer style retros. The newer style retros from like Reaction Super 7. I like them, but I don't like paying that $17 or $18. But I do like the retro prices of the $9.99 or $10.89 from Star Wars, though, Kenner ones. And I did find some of those. So I found like the Death Trooper, found that one, and then I found the guy that looks like Boba Fett. What's his name?
Mando?
No, the skinny dude.
Oh,
the guy who found his arm right.
Cobb Vanth.
Yeah, found him.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, but he looks cool though. He actually looks pretty cool, so I bought that one too. But other than that, I haven't really been buying a whole lot of the new stuff.
Yeah.
Not even on Hot Wheels, really, man. I've just been, I don't know. It's just something that.
Meanwhile, I'm like, Thor wave, got it.
Yeah, find Thor. Yeah, it's find new stuff, but
yeah,
I've been trying to hold off. On getting anything really crazy.
I am excited for the Spider-Man stuff that's gonna be coming out later.
I am too. I'm kind of. So, are you excited for the new Thor movie at all?
Mixed opinions.
I am too. Even after seeing the Doctor Strange, which I had high hopes for Doctor Strange. And so now I'm kind of like, man, because I don't know.
I'm one of those.
Don't know what's gonna happen with that.
I'm one of those stupid freaks that like the first two Thor movies, and everyone calls those ones like boring and dumb and bad or whatever. I'm like, those are.
The first one was okay.
And I love Thor. Thor is one of my favorite characters because he is cool and he has like that larger than life like mythology and stuff. And I half like Ragnarok. But I also hate that Ragnarok turned the literal death of everything Thor knows and loves into a joke. And then he was good in Infinity War, and then he was destroyed in Endgame. And I don't know if I care about MCU Thor anymore, because it's just going to be more of the same. And I'm like, it's sad seeing my third favorite MCU character just get destroyed completely and so thoroughly. And people like it for some reason.
I think it's funny.
Well, yeah, it's because it's easier to just do, haha, here's the funny joke, instead of like actually making something dramatic and making it good.
Yeah, it's hard to though. Like sometimes you make a movie too dramatic, it just loses like some of the punch. Case in point,
So,
Snyderverse.
well,
Boom.
no, those are just poorly
yeah,
written.
this-
There's a difference between being dramatic and poorly written. You
Poorly
can do
written
dramatic
movies.
and well written.
Yeah, true, because you have Batman.
Oh, a movie with a serious tone? Obviously, it
The
must be
Batman.
boring.
The Batman's a pretty serious movie.
Batman is the only superhero movie of this year that I have thoroughly liked.
That's a good movie. Go
Mostly
watch a review on
because
that one too, by the way.
the Batman is the only superhero movie, like, any recent time where the jokes in it don't just destroy the scene that they're in.
You're right.
Because of the MCU, most of the times when they have the jokes in it, it's just like, oh, that just completely ruined the tone.
Mhm.
But the Batman has like a lot of comedic moments, but they actually work for the scene and for the characters. You know,
And
like
it's the pacing too.
like Penguin.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Penguin would be like that kind of character because he doesn't like Batman. He would be disrespectful and like a jerk. So it works,
Yeah.
Or how Commissioner or Captain Gordon is like, oh, this guy's hilarious whenever he takes the thumb drive. It's like
I still
works.
love that part. Whenever
Yeah.
he said that line, I already knew what was happening. I was like, thumb drive.
I remember when that happened. I was like, oh, that makes sense, and it's also
Yeah.
very disturbing.
Yeah.
Which that movie comes out on Blu-ray soon.
Oh man, that's the one I definitely want. That
I want to
one.
rewatch that one.
Yeah, rewatch
And
it.
I definitely
Blu-ray,
want to
own
rewatch it
download
with director's commentary
Mhm.
as well.
So do I. I think it'd be cool.
Long movie, but a good one.
Long, good movie.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I think we're at a good starting point, man. We're at 1 hour right now.
yep.
So,
1 hour.
hey, man, thanks
to
for
those 3 people.
thanks for
Woo.
whoever watched it. So hey, and you know what? I'm not gonna put that down. Very successful. Thanks to you guys. Thanks, Zelda. Thanks for Pop the Trunk. The person that was just watching and didn't comment anything. I appreciate you guys because that means at least
That
you gave us a
mysterious
chance.
man.
Thanks for giving us a chance and hopefully come back for some more. We're gonna do some more live streams. And I think
Hopefully
we're
at a better time.
at a better time. Yeah, this is our first test run, so I think it was good for test run. I think we should try to do at least one every week. It'd be good to get on
Or
here and
like
do one.
every other week,
Or you can just come on every other week. I'd like to do one like consistently, just to get on here, just to kind of just talk, pull on a movie, talk to you guys out there, and just see what's up, man. I mean, I love talking to the guys in the toy community. So, hey, man, always remember, guys, keep your fingers crossed and your eyes peeled,
My glasses are fucking up.
and it's on to the next one. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.